can't imagine anybody will be rushing here immediately. Whoa, let me get this right. I've had absolutely miserable day today. Well, most of the day. Let me see, I'm going to find myself on my other device so that I can see what I'm doing. Just in case, if I need to catch something on it, so. Oh, there I am. With the table full of all sorts. Okay. Maybe now I can breathe. So. Oh, hello. I was wondering if anybody was going to catch me here this time, or maybe I thought I might be alone here the whole time this time. It is just you and me here so far. I remember that you were from Amsterdam. Did I tell you that my aunt was married to a Dutchman and they lived in Heerenveen? Oh, Karen, was it you who wanted me to use the Moomin one for the next live stream? I remember that somebody did, and I thought it might have been you, so I thought I'm going to do it. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, because I really need to work on this one. Let me... Sorry. I'm like, where's my camera? Which way do I need to move it? Yeah, I thought that it was you. I'm glad I remembered correctly, because I was going to say that I'm pretty sure it was a Karen, one of the Karens, but I couldn't remember exactly which one. But yeah, I was going to work on this one tonight because I have been trying to get to my WIPGO goal. So I've done already 758 stitches. So I've been working a lot on the window and the snow falling there. So still 250 stitches left to do. And I have had a really miserable day today because of just me feeling miserable. No other reason for it. So I thought maybe I could end the day in a lot nicer way and do another live stream. So I figured that since I need to work on this one, I might just as well. I am, of course, not prepared again, but do I ever really need to be prepared for this? I really don't think so. I have a drink in my lovely cup. I love this cup. And this is like day-old tea because I always end up having teacups here that are like, I've only drank like half of it. So I just put ice in a cup and just pour the tea in and have it as iced tea. Oh, thank you so much, Karen. I really hope that cheer me up. I just keep feeling so terrible about myself all the time, beating myself up over everything possible, and oh my gosh, it's just never ending. So let me see, do I have the right color? I'm at a 931. Yes, it is 931. Of course, this one has like lots of full crosses and half stitches. I'm like, how am I going to keep track while I'm trying to chat here? But, oh no, you guys are going to see me do my terrible looking half stitches as well now. But I promise I'm going to try not care, not care tonight. Just going to try and get them done because that's all that matters. I am a little bit excited because I finally managed to FFO my smalls exchange for the retreat. Gosh, I'm so thrilled. I wasn't wanting to do it, but my lovely friend Jackie, hi Jackie, if you're here, she asked me about it, so I then decided better get it done. I've been putting it off for ages, and since it's less than a week to the retreat, I thought I'd better just get it done. I will just need to get a couple of bits and bobs for it. I don't think people put too many things in the bag or box or whatever with their stitched things. I just want to get some tea into with mine. So hopefully somebody who drinks tea will pick it up. Here we go. Look at me going with these half stitches. Going to have to keep marking these off. Yes, Rachel, you do. You get a lot of stitching done too. Because I need to get 250, which is not going to happen while I'm chatting here, but you know, I'm gonna try. We'll both try and get some stitches done. And it's feeling a bit cold here tonight as well. And it was so cold this morning as well. Can't wait for spring to come. I also worked today a little bit on my sheep again. Because I'm doing the 30 minutes a day of the floral sheep. And as you may know, I'm battling those lazy daisies. Absolutely losing my mind. Last night I was again in tears because the lazy daisies were just so difficult. Like I find it just so hard to make them. So yesterday, in the half an hour that I had, I managed 2. But I tried again today, managed 4 lazy daisies. Yeah, very slow progress. But of course, the worst thing is that once I finish those lazy daisies, then I'm on to the French knots. Where did I put my calendar? There we go. So I just remembered I haven't put my stickers for working on the sheep. I'm using my favorite sparkly star stickers. Because I need lots of rewards. There we go. I'm like, I need to Google what you both are stitching. Like, I'm always so clueless when it comes to all the patterns. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've seen the summer Quaker one. You know, I do actually think it looks really nice. No way I would ever stitch it because, well, you know, Quakers and I are just not friends. But it is a really nice looking pattern though. That's going to look good. Like it, I'm just here Googling. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Karen, that looks another one that would probably struggle with to get it stitched. But I still like it because I do like lettering though. Ah, waste not, want not. You know where for me, that one is familiar from a Miss Marple episode. What, Rachel, did you find the Quakery bits around it easier than the middle part? That can't be right. Surely not. The middle part looks easier. Easier bit. Okay, come on, Laurust. No, can't stop for too long. Need to keep stitching. Let me see. 1, 2. I need to go up. 4. I'm sorry if I'm messing your counting by me counting out loud, but it just helps me when I count out loud. I am a bit excited because this is a obviously circular shape. Oh, can you even see me stitching? I'm liking it that I'm going down now the second quarter here. Okay, 4. Gosh, I sort of want to lose track on where I am here. Can you just yell at me like if you can't see me anymore, because I'm trying to hold it up. But yeah, if I disappear completely, just let me know. And I will try and do better. Four, 2, 2. Oh, no, those Quaker bits. Like I tried to stitch a few different Quaker patterns, and I don't know if I actually finished any of them. My brain doesn't like them. That's what it is. My brain says stitch something else. Oh, hi, Rebecca. Very nice to see you here. So you can see, I'm working on my knitting Moomin. Ooh, better show it down as well a bit. Trying to get some more stitches done so that I can get my WIPGO done and sort of start working on something else. So something fun that I did do today, because Karen, I really like that the hair, I've been backstitching the hair and the eyes. Just so much nice when you get like eyes done. So when you bring it out, it's like, I don't know. I guess there's something to connect with or something. I don't know what it is. I think Yasmin's patterns are very popular, aren't they? I think it's great that she's doing so well with those. Of course, I see them a lot as Charlie keeps working on them quite often, so always really nice to see them. So, despite being utterly miserable a lot of the day today, I did do something fun stitch-wise. I think I'm going to just zoom out a bit. I think that's when you can actually see what I'm doing. That because I've been talking about okay, I need to stop for a bit so I can actually talk. I've been talking about working on my WIPs in like categories so that I can like have like a handful or two handfuls of WIPs out at a time and try and finish those. And whenever I finish one in the category, then I can pick another one from that same category and keep going, try and get my WIP mounting smaller and whatnot. So last night I got a copy of my WIP list and let me see again. I feel like stitching again. I cut that into little strips and then started putting all the WIPs into different categories. And oddly enough, it was actually quite easy. Daisy. I don't know what Daisy is yodeling there. But I ended up with 10 categories, which is making me very excited because now I would just, well, gosh, come on, need to learn to speak or not do two things at the same time. So I really would like to get going with stitching those. I think this year I've been working really hard at trying to get some of those old WIPs done. I know you guys have heard the pre-2022 WIPs like a zillion times because that's what I have been doing. So I think it might be time to change now. So my current idea is that I randomly pick a WIP from each of the categories. So that would mean that I would have 10 WIPs out to choose from, which, I mean, it always seems to work really well for me when I have like a group of WIPs that I try and work on. So I imagine that it will work just fine. So as soon as I have achieved my WIP goal for this Moomin, I am going to draw those WIPs from the different categories and then hopefully get working on them. Hey Mia! Oh, and Mia, kyllä tämä on muumimamma, kun täällä on esiliina päällä. Ei ole niiskuneiti. Yeah, and Rebecca, like, it just feels like it will be so refreshing to get to work on some different whips for a change. And it just really excites me, that thing of like trying to finish one and then I can replace it with another one without it being even a new start. But of course it's going to take a long time to finish some of them, so I don't know how it's going to go. But I can tell you what the categories are. Let me just grab the... because I have them in these little baggies. So I wanted the categories to be like something that would just like naturally come up, like when I was doing my whip dividing into them, and it was surprisingly easy. So I have animals. So this is animals other than birds or chickens. Then I have Anna Petunova, because I mean I have like 5 whips of her patterns, so I want to get them down to 1. So that's another category. Then, are you surprised that the next one is birds? Oh, hi, Natalia. Oh, I'm happy you're here, because I wanted to say that, like, last time I didn't understand all your messages, but I checked them later just to see that, did I understand everything? And I was so happy that you said that when you found my YouTube that you've started stitching more again then. And that made me so happy. So that's great. Okay, back to the category. So birds. But I have hardly anything here, which was a bit surprising. But that's because I do have many whips that have a bird, but the theme is often something other than the bird. Like the Anna Petunova one has the Moomin that has the seagull sitting on the Moomin's head. So that's why the bird category actually doesn't have that many things. Next one is chicken. I had like 8 chicken whips. Did you guys know that I had 8 chicken whips? I was really surprised, like really surprised. But I can't wait to get stuck to these. Then, dimensions. I have 10 dimensions whips. It's going to take 1,000,000 years to finish them. I need to get that Peruvian bicycle done so that then I'll have 9, and it'll still take 1,000,000 years. Then, of course, my latest favorite, landscape. So this has all sorts of landscapey things. It even has the one whip that has the clouds and a moon, because I still wanted to put that into a landscape. So this will also take a while. Oh, Karen, I love those chickens. Then there's, of course, the other. But my other pile only has 4 whips. How good is that? Like everything else went into the other 9 categories that I had. I'm absolutely amazed by it. So that made me happy too. Okay, the next category. That is a surprising one because it totally surprised me. I have a people category. Who would have thought that I would have a people category? I don't stitch people. But I had enough for it, so I think I had maybe 6 or 7. Can't quite see how many I have here. I couldn't believe it that I could have a people category. Wow. Then there's plants, flowers, vegetables, trees, whatever, that sort of things. Anything planty. And the last one, RTO. I think I have 8 RTO whips. So this is also not exactly surprising. So there you go. These are my categories. So I am going to try and work. Yay, Shelley! Yeah, I'm doing a live just a little bit later. So I thought that it might be possible for anyone from America to also take part. So I've just been talking about that I've put my whips into categories. So quite excited to do that. Of course, I will be showing all these categories in my next floss tube as well. But I thought that since you guys are here, that I would share them with you as well. Oh dear, I haven't been marking my stitches. Come on, better catch up with that before I get lost there. Here we go. Okay, still a million stitches to do, or so it feels. And here in Melbourne, it is almost 10 minutes to 9 Sunday evening. So only a few more sleeps till the retreat. Wow. Let me see. I mean, of course, trying to get these WIPGO stitches done, doing half stitches is never the greatest idea because it is a bit slow. But you still have to do 2 stitches to do even a full cross, so. And I'm sorry, I keep going all different directions with my half stitches. Maybe that's why they always look so terrible. Come on, wrong place, wrong place. There we go. Go up there. Another one done. Oh, still a bit to go, Mia. I think my stitchy group retreat is in the end of October. Is it at the end of October or early November? Why can't I ever remember that? But it's nice that there's another retreat still coming up. Because I missed a retreat earlier in the year. And they don't do anymore the one that I went to in May, like for the last 3 years. It's such a bummer. It was so nice to go to Shepparton. But exciting to go to Ballarat. Especially since I get to come home every night. I said to Mr. I Stitch Birds that we have to make sure that I will have a quilt with me in the car because no doubt I am going to be so tired when we head home after a day of socializing and stitching and whatnot that I will be falling asleep in the car. Okay, I need to get... Oh my gosh, how am I running out of this color as well? I'm clearly doing more stitching than I used to do. Oh, hey Natalie! Oh, so lovely to see you here too. And Natalie, thank you so much. I'm going to show this to everyone because I got this lovely little pin from Natalie. It is so cute. Thank you so, so much for it. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I forgot to ask for its help today because I was telling the others that I've been so miserable. So miserable today and yesterday. I think I will need to remember to talk to the cat when that next happens. But it is so adorable. I am thinking I might take it to my father-in-law and ask him to take the pin out, and maybe I can put a magnet there and use it as a needle minder, because that would be amazing. Yeah, I thought that I would do a live stream tonight because I'm really happy because I got my smalls exchange thing done. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, smalls exchange thing done for the retreat that starts on Friday. So I thought I might be in good enough mood to do a live stream, or that maybe it'll make me feel even better. Okay, where's my saga? Oh, come on. Don't disappear. There we go. So I'm working on the knitting Moomin. Trying to get my WIPGO gold done. Oh, and Natalie, you'll have to watch the start some other time. Oh, well, actually, you can wait till my next floss due. But I was showing everyone that last night and this morning, I finally divided my WIPs into 10 categories. And I am quite excited about, like, to pick one from each category. I'm going to do a random pick because otherwise, I don't know. It always feels like the random is just so much more fun. And I am very excited about then trying to work on those WIPs. And hopefully get some more stuff finished. And whenever I get it finished, then that will be replaced with another WIP from the same category. Oh, you bought some Moomin patterns. Oh, that's fantastic. Moomin patterns are very cute. And there are some quite nice ones. I've had the 3 Moomin ones for ages though. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get them finished. But I'm gonna get them finished. Yeah, I did not have at all a cat category. But I did have a chicken one. And it had like 8 chickens. I have like 8 chicken WIPs. I did not know that there were that many. Okay, why is that doing that? Is there a knot? Nope, no, there's no knot. And Natalie, can you believe that I have a people category? Like, who would have thought that I would be stitching that many patterns with people, that I would actually have their own category? I am still totally surprised by it. I'll be stitching chicken forever. Because I have so many chickens waiting as well. And actually, I mean, really, I would have 9 chicken whips, but one is in the dimensions category, so it didn't make it to the chicken ones. Oh my goodness. Yes! People category. You never see me stitching people, but I still have a people category. Okay, one of the people is Santa though. And Mr. Darcy's one. And Girl with a Pearl Earring. Who else is in the people category? Let me have a look. Where's my... So here's again the category. So there's the RTO, plants. Okay, then there's the people. So let me just have a quick look. I have 6. I got the tomato gardener girl. So and then the last summer day where the girl is standing in the field, like poppy field. Mr. Darcy, Girl with the Pearl Earring. Then I have the night garden. And what was that last one? Oh, come on. What is the last one? Girl with the Pearl Earring. Oh, the Santa one. Yeah. So I have 6 in my people category. Still feels very substantial to me. Then I have the other category, which only ended up with 4. I'm really chuffed. I got the landscape, dimensions, chicken, birds, which doesn't have actually that many because most of the birds go in the other categories. Then I have Anna Petunova because I have 5 of them. And the last one is animals, just all the other animals, which seem to have like a couple of bears and whatnot. So there we go. It was actually that one would be a person, but that went to the RTO category. That one. Yeah, but you're right. Gosh, would have had even more. What has happened to me? I've always been saying I don't really stitch people. And now I have so many. I wonder if I have any other people. I know I got some like waiting to be stitched, but... But yeah, I'm still really happy about how easily those categories happened. Because I just cut my whip sheet into the whips and just started putting them into different categories, like without thinking about it any more than that. And yeah, I'm really surprised that there were only 4 in the other categories that just didn't fit anywhere else. Hi, Megan. God, there's so many lovely UK people here today. Hello. Oh, Karen, what? You stitched many alphabet ones? Oh. Oh, that's very exciting. What other categories do you think you would have? Yeah, I thought it was quite nice. Like I told my friend Amy about the categories that ended up coming up. And hi, Amy, if you happen to be watching there. And she said about how my categories are totally like non-traditional ones because I don't have seasons or Christmas or anything. I just don't seem to stitch in that way. I mean, I'm sure that I could have had like an autumn category if I had needed to, but it ended up working out well the way it did. A duck category? Oh my gosh, that sounds fantastic. You know that in real life I can't stand ducks. Well, I don't really like even birds that much. But gosh, they are fun to stitch though. It's funny how I can stitch many things that don't really like real life. Like the new pattern that I bought, the sardines in olive oil, and it had like pictures of olives and whatnot. I don't like olives. I certainly don't like sardines, but I don't know. It just looked so great. I keep looking at my counter on the Saga, and I'm like, surely it'll soon go over 800, so that I can feel like I'm winning. But I need to. Hey, I'm at 804 stitches. So what categories does everybody think that they would have? Like if you ended up doing categories, like dividing your WIPs into categories, now what kind do you think you would have? 1, 2, 3, 4, half and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a half stitch. Sorry, I'm needing to do this out loud because I'm losing track otherwise. So this one is a full cross. Then that one was a half, so I'll jump over that one. There we go. Excellent work, Laura. Excellent work. That is good stitching. Just keep working on it. You can do this. There we go. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, now I'm gonna try. Andromeda's mom. Is your name pronounced? Is it Shan-An? Shan-An? I'm always nervous to pronounce anybody's name. I feel like I'm gonna make a mess. And hi to Andromeda. Hello. Yeah, like, oh, Rebecca, yeah. Halloween, I've never celebrated Halloween. And, well, but there are some really nice patterns there, though, that are, like, I have stitched a few, and I still have a few waiting. But, you know, yep, definitely don't celebrate it. I think I usually like some patterns with ghosts. I have no idea why I like ghosty patterns, but sometimes they need to be stitched. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you stopped to say hello, though. Thank you. But autumn stitching is great. Hi, Charlie. I have been here for 45 minutes. What? You're not going to stitch the crocodile? Of course you need to stitch it. I don't know. For some reason, I'm okay stitching some of the things I don't like in real life, but they just somehow look really cute when stitched. Okay, what does Natalie have? Cats? Sewing around Halloween as well. Oh, flowers. I was surprised actually I had flowers. Oh, I used to have bees. But I haven't been stitching beads for a bit now. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they'll come back. And Christmas, I stitch so little Christmas. Oh, Karen, tomato category, yes. There's some really great tomato patterns. I know I have a couple of them waiting. Oh, it's so fun to see what categories. Oh, Charlie, we are talking about the WIP categories because I have finally divided my WIPs into categories. And I said what the categories are and then asked what categories everybody would have. I know your main category probably would be cottages. Am I right? I'm thinking cottages. Oh, Rebecca, those samplers. Okay, that will not be one of my categories. You do a lot of Christmas as well, do you? Okay, I need to go look at what you've been stitching. Oh, Mia, that is interesting though, that you would do them in like the size in full coverage, like that sort of categories. But of course, categories can be anything. That's great. Better move that thread so you can see her face here. Oh, yeah, gift stitching. That would be great. Oh, sheep. Yeah, I have some sheep ones that need to be stitched, but of course it'll be a little bit. Oh, the geometric ones. Oh, they would drive me crazy. But my friend Amy loves the geometric ones. See, she stitches a lot of them, and I must say they do look great though. But it would just drive me crazy to stitch them. God, you guys, that's such fun categories. Such different ones. Wow. Wow, 6 Christmas whips. Oh, I totally agree. Whimsical girls, very Charlie. Yes, cottages and whimsical girls. Yeah, I think in UK it's been pretty hot this summer, right? Yeah, you should be here right now. You would want to just stitch the Christmas. Wow. Oh, Megan, you would have it by the designer. Yeah, I had some by I had one by a designer, couple of like kit brand ones, and then the rest went a bit different. Oh dear. My friend Donna always calls the animals dopey looking. The ones that I like to stitch. Charlie, do you need me to share once more what my categories ended up being? Because just for you, I can do it. Okay. So I ended up having 10 categories, which is just, I don't know, it just happened that way. So I got RTO, because not surprising. Then I have plans. And the next category was the surprise of the day. It's people. Yes, I have 6 weeks with people. Well, okay, turns out I have more than 6, but at least one is in a different category. Then there's the other, but it only had 4 weeps in it. everything else nicely fit into all the other categories that I had. Then I have, of course, landscape, because I don't know, I seem to be all about the damn landscapes for lately. I keep seeing them. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, God. Then, of course, dimensions, because I have like a zillion of them. And a zillion kits waiting to be started. Then there's the chicken category, of course, because I have 8. 8 chickens. But even with chickens, there was another one, but that's in the dimensions category, so there would have been 9. Then there's birds, but not so many in the birds, because most of my birds have something else, so they went into different other categories. Then I have Anna Petunova, because I have 5 of them. They need to be worked on. And of course I'm working on one right now because of the Moomin. And the very last one is all the other animals. There you go. Those are my categories. Yes, they are. All of them fit into these categories. With only 4 being in the others. I am so amazed by it. Well, I'm thinking at the moment that I am going to take, like, randomly pull one from each of the categories. And then try and work on those, like have like a, like that those would be like the only whips I have kind of thing. But if I want to work on some of the other whips, it's not like I'm just going to be strict and not allow myself to work on anything else. But ideally, I would only work on those plus the possum, because that is the counts at the moment as the oldest whip. And I want to finish it. So, and then if I finish one, then that gets replaced by another whip from the same category. And so on and so on. Until I get down to a more manageable amount of whips. And at the end, like, I would like to have different categories, but these are now the ones that are for working down the whip mountain. So hopefully that made sense. Wow! 5 of the artsy housewife ones. You know, I really do like the look of those patterns, but I don't have even one yet. I think because they look a bit too block stitchy to me. And I just can't bear to do any more blocks. Because I'm just so bad at the block stitching. I can't do it. But they do have some really wonderful patterns though. But monochromatic. Oh, I am so leaving those monochromatic ones for you. You guys get to keep all the samplers and all the Quakers and all the geometric and the monochromatic ones. And I'll keep going with all the backstitchy ones. Oh, Shelley, that's fantastic. God, I love it when anybody works on like their old stuff. That just makes me the happiest. I absolutely love it. What theme is it, Shelley? And I do find it so funny that I feel it's like we all know like what Charlie stitches. It was like obviously categories immediately suggested. Do you stitch many teddy bears as well, Natalie? I was just saying to Paul today that, like, I don't, for some reason, I've never really been into teddy bears. Even when I was younger, like, I didn't really have teddy bears. At least I can't remember that I had teddy bears. But I was watching yesterday, was it yesterday or this morning, a Dimensions kit parade. And there was a Dimensions kit with two little girls having a tea party, and I kept thinking that would be the Dimensions kit for Charlie, but it probably is a very difficult one to get. Oh, I will certainly not be stitching a long dog. I swear, sometimes I feel like I'm the only stitcher in the world who doesn't stitch long dogs. Mountain Meadow. Creative Expressions. That's not like a really old name for like the Dimensions kits, is it? I'm gonna have to Google that. I'm going to have to check that for you, Charlie, because I forgot to write it down because I was feeling absolutely miserable again last night and today. So I have been a little bit all over the place. Where's the... Is this Mountain Meadow? Ooh, oh, Shelley, that is a really nice one. Yeah, what a surprise, Charlie, that you're liking it. It is it's a cottage. Oh dear. Thank you, Mia. We are the no, they are the ones who don't stitch the long dogs. Oh dear. But what was it called now? The Dimensions. The Dimensions kit. It doesn't come up as tea party. I can't. Oh, there we go. Charlie, it's called Afternoon Tea. I'll show you the... That's what the kit looks like, Charlie. Okay, where am I? Where's my stitching? There we go. Oh, oh, Shannon, another long dog stitcher. Gosh, you crazy people. Oh, are many of you doing WIPGO? Well, I'm really surprised that I've been sticking to it the whole year so far. I think it's because I did, fairly easy goals that I'm not going to stress too much. Oh, Mr. I Stitch Birds. I think Daisy needs you. Oh, the bunny castle. I saw that bunny castle one when I was doing speed dating during the Midsummer Stitch. Because someone I speed dated with, they were working on that one. So I saw it and I thought, well, that's a fun one for a long dog. It was very unexpected. I think it was the other station where she needs you.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good plan for what you did with WIPGO. I think with the WIPGO it's just best not to do crazy too crazy plans. Just something that is like doable, but indeed gets you making some progress. Like I've done the 1,000 stitch goal for most of mine, and that has been great. Sorry, I am disappearing here a little bit. Only for a moment. And Charlie says hello to Mr. Ostrich Birds. You got a thumbs up, Charlie. That's all that he's providing. Okay, where? Oh wow, Natalia! I just had to I had to use a translator to have a look so that I understood. You stitch museums of the world? Are there really patents for that? I think that's amazing, though. Wow. Oh, golden kite. I see Stitching Mummy working on golden kite patterns. But a lot of like historical looking like paintings and sort of thing. I think they look really good though. But gosh, I don't know how so many of you can work on the full coverage. They're so crazy. Oh, 11 count. 8. Okay, you are going to smash that one. Wow. That really will feel like you're on holiday. Absolutely. Can't wait to start seeing some progress pictures of it. Yeah, excellent choice. Natalie, excellent choice. Because sometimes, some challenges just aren't like right ones for everyone. It's good when you find something that works for you. When I tried WIPGO for the first time, like that, the very first year it was held, I just failed miserably because I totally made goals that were not very reasonable, I think. So I didn't manage for very long. Finding better to go with the easier Easier goal. Gosh. You know, Mia, I haven't watched any of the swimming. I have barely watched any athletics that has been on. Oh, I just watched so little lately. I just keep daydreaming of biathlon being back, and every now and then I go to the biathlon website to see how many days it is still until it starts. It really, guys, I'm so enjoying chatting about stitching, guys. I'm so glad that, you've come here to chat with me. Okay, Karen, I'm so glad that you came here to chat with me. An art class, that sounds good. But yeah, I'm really, really glad that you all happen to be online for. God, I can't speak again because I'm trying to look for where is my full cross. Okay, there's my full cross. That's it. Here's the full cross. Then there's a half cross. Then I'm back to the full crosses. There we go. Because I'm almost done with this color in this area, which is very nice, very exciting. Ah. Come on. There we go. One more. I must say that now I've been... Hello, Rachel! Oh, what a great surprise! I still haven't watched your latest video of May. Doesn't matter though. May is perfectly fine. But I didn't watch it yet. I was too miserable most of the day today. I have now finally picked up. And it is so nice to be doing some stitchy chatting. Oh, Rachel, I hope you did get some stitching done. And you can do that middle part. Yeah, so I am trying to work on this Moomin to get it done. Well, get the WIPGO gold done. Here we go. This color is done in this area. So I've done 824 stitches out of the 1,000 so far. So that is fantastic. Not that much left now. So Rachel, now that you are here, we have been talking about WIP categories. What categories do you think your WIPs would fall into? Because I have finally divided my WIPs into categories. I'm sorry for everybody who has already heard these a couple of times, but I am going to read them again for Rachel as well. Because mine ended up being in 10 categories, like so easily in 10. I got the RTO. What? Let's go up here so I can actually see them. Then I have plants. And as I have been saying, surprisingly, I have a people category with 6 WIPs in it. Then I had other, which only got 4 in it, which is amazing. Everything else fit into all the other 9 categories. I have landscape, dimensions, which has like a zillion. I got chicken, which also has many. It has like 8, and then I would have had another one as well, but that's in the dimensions category. Then I have birds, which has, oddly enough, hardly anything. I have Anna Petunova category. And I have animals like other than chicken and birds. Well, really. Well, brands are great categories. Totally. Yeah, I was actually really surprised by what the categories ended up being because I just cut my whip list into those, like the separate whips, and then just started putting them together. And that's what the categories just ended up being. And I was really surprised by it, especially the people one and how many chicken whips I had. So I'm really hoping that I'll just pick a random whip from each category and I'm going to go crazy trying to work on those. We'll see. Oh my gosh, the chicken patterns. Gosh, why are there so many chicken patterns? Chicken patterns are just so nice. Like, they're so just tempting to start. But how do I have already so many chicken whips? I am still surprised by it. Oh, and then I want to start some new ones because I have such fun patterns. But, oh. Okay, what color do I need? What color do I need next? Oh, trying to reach. What does my saga say? Oh, what is that one? Oh, it's a half stitch. No wonder I couldn't find it. 932. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Yet another blue. I don't mind blues. Blues are nice. But I found it really fun that everybody seems to have quite different categories. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Do you know, Rachel, I would be scared to see how many. I would be scared to see how many, like, chicken things it would bring up. And no, I didn't have a chance to look at it yet. No doubt it'll take a while. Hey, Sumi! 4 whips. Not bad. Not bad when you have 88. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, Oh, Natalia, you only work from paper patterns? And you work on the really big ones? You are like my wonderful friend Amy, who loves to use paper patterns. And Mr. Ostrich Birds thought that they look like books. There we go. Ding. Ah, dear, 10 kids. Yes, I think those days are long gone now. Oh, Rebecca. Oh, 42. That is very nice. I will be so happy if I can get my whips down to 50. Like, that would be so amazing. Then if I could get them down to like 35, now that would be awesome. But I don't know how long it might take for me to get my whips from 88 to 35. Is it time to count those whips? Think you need to write a list? I don't know. I really like knowing how many whips I have, though. I think because I'm so obsessed at the moment with trying to get the numbers down. I think that's why. Come on, Laura, get some stitching done. Come on. Get that thread in there. Because otherwise this will not get done. Yeah, I think 50 is a great number. That's a great number for whips. But yeah, if you have a lot of full coverages, I think it's the same as me having almost 90, I think. Then again, I do have those dimensions whips that will take a long time. Rachel, I wonder if this year, like, I have managed to not go crazy with the starting new stuff, other than at the beginning of the year when I did the 50 before 50. But after that, I really haven't started much. And I wonder if one reason is that I haven't been watching much FlossTube. That could be. I am starting to watch a little bit more now. It's just because life has felt so difficult, so I have found it easier to watch other things for some reason. It doesn't quite make sense to me, but somehow that's how it's been in my head. But I am little by little getting back to it. Okay, let's get a few stitches here so that I can feel like a good stitcher. Yeah, I could not have 300 whips. I think it would be like a decade between touching some of them, I reckon. I could not do it. Unless they all were just really small ones. I think I definitely didn't want to go over 100. So I wanted to make sure that doesn't go over that. Hello! I recognize your name. whenever somebody happens to find me online, you know, who hasn't made it to the live streams before. Oh, Charlie, you would be stitching non-stop forever if you had 300 whips. A started day for a full year? I have missed all of those ones. I think I just don't watch it. Oh my god. No. No. I could not do that. I struggled even doing like Stitch Mania. When I tried to do like the 15 or 20 new starts, like I found already that so difficult. Ah. You would need to have an awful lot of project bags to have so many whips. Gosh. Come on, Laura. Concentrate. You can do this. 1, 2. Yep. There we go. Managed to mark a few stitches off again. What a very good girl tonight. I didn't stitch today until like 5:30, I think. Was not a good day, but I'm so glad I'm getting some stitching done now. Oh. Yeah, I've tried Stitch Mania, I think, twice. And I found it extremely stressful both times. I think I always did the new start like the night before, so I didn't have to stress about it the next day. For some reason, that's how it ended up. Then I was like, nah, I'm not doing it anymore. Nowadays, when it comes to Stitch Mania time, I just like to watch Handwork Maniac do her Stitch Mania, and I enjoy it that way. I've been wondering about how to label my project bags, but I don't quite know how to do it. No, I just try and keep them now in the order that they are on my like WIP list, so that's how I sort of find them. But like I couldn't the other day find the project I wanted to work on because I put it in a bag with something else. So obviously it's not quite working as well as it should. Oh. How long have I been here? An hour and 25 minutes. I was again just going to do an hour here, and the time seems to just go very quickly. But if I have enough to talk about, then I can certainly stay. Because it is so nice to talk about stitchy stuff. I am really looking forward to now to the retreat and talking about stitching and doing stitching and watching the other stitchers doing shopping, because I am not going to shop other than for some needle minders, because I can't resist them. Okay, that color is done as well. Woo-hoo. Oh, I definitely have tried to do the thing of combining the project bag with the project bag. Mostly I don't seem to have anything that matches. Sometimes that's how I remember them. Oh, and Shelley, I think freezer bags are perfectly fine. I used freezer bags before I started buying fabric project bags, but I must say I do love having the fabric bags though. But the freezer bags were just fine and didn't take so much space either. Okay, I'll have to try and see if I can find some good tags. Okay. Oh, but the project bags are so nice. Oh, it just, I don't know what it is about just having something like made of just fabric. I just really like it. I didn't think I would want project bags, and it took quite a while before I got my first one, and then it's like I can't stop. Oh, they're just so nice. But I haven't been getting any new ones for a while now, other than what I got for my birthday. Because I certainly do have quite a few, but I do love them. Okay, what color is that? I know you can't help me when I'm asking because you can't see them, but it's another blue. I'm in the blue varieties today. That is very true too, Charlie, yes. I already know that when the gosh, really need to learn how to speak. That when the next retreat comes up, our Stitchy Group 1, our lovely Robin sells bags there, and her bags are really nice. I love them. So it'll be really hard not to buy some. I like her bags a lot. And gosh, I love it when anyone has ever gifted me project bag. I love using those ones especially. Oh, nice. I reckon you'll have really nice fabrics for your bags. They might not be like fully crazy colorful or anything, but I bet they'll be really, really nice though. You'll have like a you have like a business looking project bag selection. Like business class of project bags. Or is that, did I go to a totally wrong kind of tailoring? Oh, why is that all loose? Sometimes I'm puzzled why my stitches, like, then seems to be some looser threads, even though I always feel like do them all the same way, but I don't know what happens sometimes. was just thinking though that when I start picking from my categories, when it comes to the landscape, I have my only big full coverage in there. What if that gets picked? I'm not sure I can manage. We'll see. I think if that comes up, I might do like some sort of percentage goal and then just put it back into the mix. Yeah, that sounds good. I think like men's clothing fabrics, I think they would make fantastic project bags. I would like those ones a lot. Now I'm daydreaming of having like tweed bags. I think tweed is such a nice fabric. Why is there so much blue on this side? This house must have blue walls. Yeah, I think that's the only way I can manage the full coverage. I mean, gosh. I'm scared of it. I am scared. Well, I'm mostly scared of the huge fabric. Because I really do struggle wrestling with that thing. So what are you working on today, Rachel? That. Well, that clearly looks like a tail will be here. Oh, Cute Witch, that's the one with the cat. I think that is not very far from being a finish. Even though it's often how I feel about some things and still they take forever. Come on. Good. Oh, 2,000 stitches. Yeah, it's really not bad. And the back stitching. At least the back stitching is the fun part. Even though I must say I'm a little bit getting nervous of the Parisian bicycle with the bazillion backstitchy bits that are still left. I know I'll enjoy them, but there's quite a bit. I haven't worked on the Parisian bicycle now for a few days. I'm actually glad I ended up taking a break from it, so I thought that I'll get back to it once I have gotten my WIPGO goal done on this one. And I still need to decide what whips I'm going to take to the retreat with me. I don't know why it's so difficult. Too many choices. I mean, when anybody has asked, I've just said I'm taking kits because they are just so easy to take with me. Don't have to worry about threads or anything. Just grab the kit and I'm done. Nope. Let's mark those off. Okay, I've done 855 stitches. So I'm wondering, Rachel, that maybe you'll have a couple of finishes at least still this year. Well, I guess it depends on what kind of stitchy mood you're in, but you could finish the cat, and if you get into that silly anchor kit and do the back stitching on that, would be another finish. Then maybe the little chicks, could that be a finish? Which sunset kit was it that you're working on, Rebecca? Why can't I remember? Oh, that is awesome. It is a sign, Rachel. It's a sign that it needs to get finished. Where is the button? There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, Natalia, have you stitched many of the Nova Sloboda kits? I have only 2 by them, and I haven't actually stitched any yet. But I have one of Venice, and then I just got the one from my friend Amy with the weird looking houses. But I'm looking forward to stitching them though. But I think exactly the same way, like I'm drawing with the thread. Oh, the teddy one. Okay, yes, you said that, yep, that you were working on the teddy ones. You can do the back stitching. Of course you can. Just do a little bit at a time. And hello. All right, it's 10 o'clock Sunday night now here in Melbourne. Mr. Icestitch Bird said that he's already going to go to bed. But I am wondering if I'll sit up a little bit. Since I was miserable most of the day and now I'm finally feeling a bit better, so probably a good time to get a bit of stitching done. Where do I start this one? There we go. Okay, some more half stitches. This one has a lot of half stitches. Come up there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I totally get it. Some of the some patterns can be a little bit wild when it comes to, oh my gosh, can't even see what I'm doing here. Yep, some patterns can be rather wild when it comes to especially backstitching. And very difficult to read. Oh, Natalie, you know that I would so love doing that color sorting. I pretty much had only one kit that it was painful sorting the threads. But that's because there was like 15 different greens, and honestly, none of those greens looked like what the description was. Like forest green certainly didn't look like foresty green to me, and they were just really weird. But I think I got them sorted anyway. But it took a while. I so wish that we could easily do that. Wouldn't it be nice? I think all the stitchers, we should just live in like the same suburb at least. So that when something difficult comes up, you know, it can always pop them around to somebody else. Because I was saying to lovely Brenda, the handwork maniac, that, you know, can she just finish that sheep for me, because I can't handle it. If she lived next door, I'd totally take it for her. Okay, there we go. That's right. You'd come to my place, and you could have some cake and tea and do a bit of stitching, and well, I would sort your threads. Oh, Rebecca, just go crazy. Just mark on the chart. I always mark on the charts. I can't be bothered taking copies. I always think that, well, I bought them so I can mark them as much as I like, and well, as you know, I always just chuck them out anyway at the end. Well, I am starting to think it might be time to end the live stream for this time. Again, I was here much longer than I thought I would be. But it was just so nice to talk about stitching and whips and categories. And of course, I got some more of this Moomin one done. I'm actually really chuffed that there's now the tail that I can start stitching that. So thank you very much for finding your way here, and also thank you to those who are going to watch this later on, and it was really nice to stitch with you all, and I'm sure that I'll be doing another live stream sooner or later. We'll see. Okay, bye for now. Bye for now. You are all just fantastic.